no more excuses, especially to my condition and also for everything. Like I'm so excited and ready to the fight. Although before he wants an exhibition with me, but I disagree, and I want to fight with exhibition with him. I want to fight a real fight like this. So this is it. Like this is what I'm waiting for.
Nothing but that is going to take place. If he decides to walk away from it, there's going to be repercussions. There's going to be, I think the way he phrased it was, there's going to be problems, and clearly he's talking about legal maneuvers that would take place against Floyd.
That Floyd has turned to the most insane business practices and downright scamming in some cases to get money that he hasn't even earned. And this looks like another example, except he's doing it in broad daylight to Netflix. Crazy.
Manny Pacquiao confronts Floyd Mayweather on live, warning him to stop making useless excuses because after signing for a professional fight, he cannot pull out now without serious consequences.
You know, that's proposed of exhibition that was long time ago, year after our first fight, but I didn't agree. And then I wanted a real fight, so he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight, and I signed a real fight. He got his advance, so there's no reason to make excuses of that.
Well, we all look forward to that fight.
I mean, he signed a real fight, and he got his advance. So then now makes excuses, no.
1:461 minute, 46 seconds. An insider reveals that Manny Pacquiao warned Floyd Mayweather that serious legal problems could arise if he tried to walk away from the fight after agreeing to the rematch terms.
Like, look, you can either engage in this fight that you have signed for, or
Oscar de la Hoya reacted by saying Floyd did the same to him. They had signed for a rematch, but Floyd retired, temporarily preventing it. The moment the contract expired, he returned to boxing, making it seem like he had waited for the contract to end.
Dude, fight a real fight. You're still trying to protect your O? Yes, you're 50-0 on paper, but people know you've lost. Your own father said you lost against me back when we fought. And what's crazy is that people don't know that we had a rematch clause for 1 year. And what do? Your ass retires for 1 year and 1 day. Bro, ever since I got beat up by Manny Pacquiao in my last fight, I've wanted to fight every single day, but I couldn't because I wasn't right. Physically, emotionally, I just wasn't right. All that depression, all that that I had within my spirit. But now these last 5 years,
Max Kellerman reacted by saying that Mayweather's remarks had complicated the situation as the fight was no ordinary event. It involved Netflix and a major organization, making the matter far more significant.
Any excitement for the fight with Manny Pacquiao in September, when last week he did an interview and said that it's not going to be a real fight, it's going to be an exhibition and not necessarily going to be at the Sphere. And Max, that really puzzled me because this wasn't just reporting. Netflix, a multi-billion-dollar company, officially announced that this would be a real fight at the Sphere. So earlier this morning, I spoke to Jazz Mather, who is the CEO of Manny Pacquiao Promotions, and he said it is absolutely a real fight. There's a signed contract. Mayweather signed it. It's in there. That it's a real fight that'll count on their records, and it's going to be at the Sphere. So I'm not sure what Floyd is talking about. I don't know if Floyd got bad advice, but he's contracted, so it would be a breach if not. I don't see him turning down a major payday over this. But
Wade Plemons stated that Floyd Mayweather's words would not merely damage the fight, but could completely blow it up, adding that Floyd appeared desperate for money and was acting accordingly lately.
Are Floyd's comments potentially in breach of contract? He could blow the whole fight up and never fight, and also have taken a cash advance on the fight he may not ever have. He's broke! I'm sorry. It's just the truth. Floyd is so badly hurting for money that this is the stuff he's doing. Knowingly signing contracts for a pro fight just to go and publicly undermine it while taking a cash advance. Essentially going, cool, I need that money now. Who cares about the fight? Do we even know, by the way, if him and Mike Tyson is still going on in April? Bank robbery without the fight, I'm telling you. And Coppinger doubled up on this and said Mayweather's comments are also directly contradicted Netflix's official announcement. And he would also be in breach of contract if he insists on shifting to an exhibition. So I don't understand how this is even happening. It gets more insane by the day. But Floyd, if this is all true, is trying to...
Manny Pacquiao stated that he would no longer participate in any exhibition bout, confirming that it had become a real professional fight and would officially be added to both fighters' records.
Mike saying that he feels it's an exhibition and not a real fight?
Is that what he's feeling? But he signed a real fight.
So it's for sure?
Yes, the contract that we signed is a real fight.
Real fight, okay. Yeah, because I know he said...
I want to fight an exhibition.
No exhibition. It's either real fight or nothing.
Yeah, it's real.
Robert Garcia suggested that Floyd might not have signed under the exact terms Manny claimed, explaining that Floyd may have only agreed to the fight itself, not the specific conditions mentioned.
That he signed for a real fight and then Floyd took an advancement.
Yeah.
What do you think happens here? I want them to fight.
You know, look, until Mayweather says, you know what, yes, I did sign a fight, but now I want an exhibition, then he's in the wrong. But I don't know. Pacquiao could be saying that, but what if Mayweather didn't sign something that said it was a fight?
I heard
it is. But
I heard he did sign it and did get an advancement.
Then if he signed that, it was a...
Then if he signed that it was a fight, then it has to be a fight. Paulie Malignaggi said there was a possibility that Mayweather had made those comments intentionally to keep the fight in discussion, attract public attention, and make the event more interesting and marketable.
Everybody's minds, because, you know, it's a fight that's still months away, so it could easily just get announced and then nobody talks about it. But instead, this kind of thing, as I was talking about it literally every single week right now, and so it is doing a promotional job on it. In the end, we're gonna get the narrative, oh, Floyd had to still fight. He had to commit to the fight even though he didn't want to. And it's gonna get everybody opinion talking, oh, Floyd didn't want to fight. You see, he was scared. And then the Floyd fans are gonna say, nah, he was always gonna do the fight. He was just holding out for more money, whatever. I think the fight is a fight. Everybody knows it's a fight. And I think this is, I wouldn't even be shocked if Floyd called Manny and be like, bro, you play your part, I'll play my part. Make like you're gonna cause me problems. I'll play the part like I don't want it to be.
I'll
real
tell
fight.
you why that part. Listen, the rest of it, I think you're actually right. That part,
this
I don't
is gonna happen as a fight.
Manny wouldn't play along. Manny wouldn't play along.
You don't think so?
No. No way. Absolutely not. Manny would not play along. He's a Christian. He's not got a lot of...
Paulie Malignaggi discussed the growing tension surrounding the proposed Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao rematch and suggested that Manny had effectively called Floyd's bluff. He explained that Pacquiao had made it clear that Mayweather either had to honor the signed fight agreement or face legal action in court. Paulie further noted reports that significant financial advances had already been issued, including millions allegedly provided by Netflix and additional funds secured through lenders against the signed contract. According to his discussion, this created serious pressure on Floyd, as walking away could lead to major financial and legal consequences. Holly also pointed out that Mayweather's perfect 50-0 record remained extremely important to him.
Money given out, would that have to be recouped? Is there any credence to that there has been money given out already in advance?
Yeah, you know, this is one of those things, guys, I always feel a little bit icky because I haven't seen it myself, so I'd rather see things before I talk about it. But I have, they did say that there has been advances that have been made, that Netflix has given Mayweather some financial advances, and we're talking millions of dollars. I don't know exactly, but when I threw out a figure, they said it's even higher than what I threw out. I threw out multiple millions of dollars. That Netflix has provided some money, that Floyd apparently has taken the contracts that he's had and has gone to a lender and said, look, I'm going to be earning all of this money. Here's the signed contract proving so. And then that the lender has given him some.
According to Jazz Mather, the CEO of Manny Pacquiao Promotions Floyd Mayweather had signed a formal professional fight contract, and the agreement reportedly contained no termination clause. This meant that once the contract was executed, neither party could simply withdraw at will without facing consequences. Mather emphasized that the alleged breach began the moment Mayweather made his public statement suggesting he might not go forward with the bout. From that point onward, the violation was considered ongoing and remained in effect unless the matter was formally resolved. In his view, this was not a casual exhibition understanding but a legally binding professional agreement, making the situation far more serious. His remarks suggested that any attempt to step away from the fight could expose Mayweather to contractual disputes, financial liabilities, and potential legal action from the involved parties.
It was never signed as an exhibition. Manny Pacquiao has no interest in doing an exhibition with Floyd. And just for the record, what the public doesn't know, Floyd Mayweather signed not one, not two, but 3 different agreements on 3 different dates with 2 different parties that ultimately got intertwined in the month of January. And this is all related to his return to professional boxing. The second one was on November 6th. Third one was on December 14th. He received money for all 3 agreements when he signed them, okay? Not only that, he's taken an advance on his purse on this Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, okay, on his fight against Pacquiao. So
Wade Plemons strongly criticized the controversy surrounding the proposed Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao rematch, suggesting that the situation had grown more serious with each passing day. He referred to reports from boxing journalists and insiders, including statements attributed to the CEO of Manny Pacquiao's promotions team, who allegedly confirmed that both fighters were contracted for an official professional bout at the Sphere. According to Wade's discussion, this directly conflicted with Floyd Mayweather's public comments describing the event as an exhibition with an undecided venue. He argued that if these reports were accurate,
the exhibition that he may not even fight at this point, because Floyd Mayweather is saying it's an exhibition. Manny's saying, I'm not going to fight an exhibition. Fight hype, and I think you guys know that. I think it's Ellie is over there is tight with both guys, so he's got sources. And I'm not saying this is official or anything like that, but he tweeted this out 2 days ago. Mayweather versus Pacquiao 2 is canceled. More details to follow. He hasn't tweeted anything since. Or no, actually, excuse me, he has tweeted since, and it's nope, it's not, quote, still on, because everybody is reporting that the fight is still on. And I got all the receipts, but I won't speak about it until this day's over. Don't want people thinking it's a joke. By the way, who gave Ian my number and why is he calling me? He should be more concerned about calling the guy who's scamming him. Now, this Ian person, I think that's somebody involved with Netflix. I think. I don't want to report that and not know it. But this person that Fight Hype is talking.
Wade further suggested that the issue became even more alarming because there were claims that Mayweather may have already received financial advances linked to the fight. In his view, publicly undermining a professional fight agreement after allegedly taking advanced money raised serious questions about the situation. He also pointed out that Netflix's official announcement reportedly described the bout differently from Floyd's version, which only intensified concerns. According to Wade, the conflicting narratives between Manny insisting on a real professional fight and Floyd calling it an exhibition created uncertainty around whether the rematch would proceed at all. He concluded that if true, the situation reflected deep financial and contractual complications that could ultimately lead to the cancellation of the upcoming rematch. The situation surrounding the Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao rematch appeared to grow increasingly complicated as more details emerged. According to statements attributed to Pacquiao Promotions, Floyd had allegedly already received substantial financial advances tied to the fight contracts, along with a significant loan secured against the deal. While the exact guaranteed purse and advance figures were not disclosed, the existence of such payments suggested that serious contractual obligations were already in place. This made the public disagreement over whether the bout was a real professional fight or merely an exhibition far more concerning. Has been for a real fight.
Real fight. He is in breach right now. He has to provide written confirmation by tomorrow that he has intent to cure it, and there's a certain amount of time because there's multiple breaches across the board. Mayweather said he and others have already reached out to Mayweather to correct the situation, so he's fully aware. The guy thinks he knows what he's doing every time, and when people try to reach out to him or give him advice, he always, I got this, I have it figured out. We definitely don't, because we don't have our next steps figured out, right? The fight is not canceled. Floyd is definitely in breach of his contract. There has been no request.
All right, everyone. Stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to Glove Lard and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.